Alright guys, and welcome back to another episode of Grim Dawn. Pardon me. So, when we last left off, we were trying to kill something under the graveyard. So we'll head back there in just a second, but I want to kind of clean my inventory out a little bit and see what we've got going on. I also added a particularly nice weapon that I picked up in a solo game. That I picked up that would probably be pretty decent for this character, so I'm going to go give that a shot here in a second, and we'll take a look at the storage system in this game too. The storage system's pretty interesting. Should I hang on? I might hang on to that for now. Might be useful. Don't need that. Don't need that. Those are pretty much the same shield. 18. Let's see, don't need guns really. These don't do us any good. That I can definitely use. Go that. Padded boots. Padded boots. I'll go ahead and hang on to those for now. Don't need those. We do have a single-handed axe, but I think I'm going to go with the weapon that I've got stored. It's a two-hand, and I definitely like the two-hand for this particular character type because he does have some bonuses in that respect. Let's see here. Magical damage. Let's put it here for now. I'll tie those up. Alright, so let's see. We've got... We can go ahead and put this new shield... Oh, actually we can't use shields. Never mind. I just said two-handed. Forget it. Auto sort in the inventory. Super useful. Let's see if we can get through here. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to do the quest first before I can get in there. So let's go back to our portal here. And we will pop up to where we were. Alright. Let's do some killing. This shaman class is definitely built for a two-handed weapon. Most definitely. Now, let's make the rounds. Ah, casters. Casters. Undead Fest. Get rid of that. That should take care of those guys. Oh, speaking of, in case you didn't know already, and you are a fan of these type of games, Blizzard actually completely by surprise produced an update for Diablo 2. The last update for that game was in 2011, but this update improves performance and runnability on modern day systems. So if you're still a Diablo 2 head, which I hate to admit it, but I still play that game pretty often. Definitely go update. 1.14 is the newest patch, and it makes some pretty good changes. Modern systems work. Modern OSs are a lot smoother. It also does some tweaking, so you don't have to have a hard CD to play anymore, which is super awesome. Though, of course, on the hit a potion while I'm talking here. On the downloadable copy that I know some people have on their accounts, their Blizzard accounts, doesn't require a CD, but some of the older versions do. that fixes that problem. It also does away with the video testing, and I believe configures video for best sources for modern day systems. So that's super awesome. Come on, man, let me down here. Stupid zombies. Hey, we leveled up. Fantastic. Alright, so we got that here. Let's kill these guys. We'll stop and do our level up. Alright, so let's scoot back here for a second. Take care of this. So let's see what we got. We got more of the swarm. Swarm's been pretty useful. Build up. Yes, so this is definitely one we should get since we're focusing on two-handed weapons. Blah, 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 blah. What do we got here? So typically the ones here on the first row or the first start of the groups are like the main ones, and then the skills after it, like these secondaries, are basically additions to the primary skill. That might be kind of nice. For a two-handed weapon. Spare to the bear. Beer. Can you tell what I'm thinking about tonight? Anyway. Grasping vines. This class reminds me a little bit of the druid from Diablo 2. Some of the skills are kind of remind me of that quite a bit. I'm gonna put another point in here. Let's unlock these. Looks like we've got some beasts we can call on. The vines for sure is definitely a Diablo 2 esque skill. Let's get a summon though. Let's see what happens with the summon. Put another point here, another point here. And let's go ahead and give us some more base stats. And let's go ahead and do our character stats here. I know I'm slow, I'm sorry guys. So up on the physique. Cunning. Let's pump another point into physique. Looks like we got some better armor here. Crossbow, not really necessary. I can't put these boots on though now, so that's good. Alright. And these are, you can hit this button and this will complete any things that you have in your inventory, which is fantastic. It groups together all the components that you have to complete items or upgrades for your weapons and whatnot. Looks like we don't have anything that's fully used yet. Alright, let's go ahead and add our new skills to our bar here. Let's see. Let's put that one down. Alright. Let's see what he looks like. Looks like we have leaves around us. That's interesting. Nature's blessing. That's kind of nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and move on. And there's the cave entrance too, by the way. Look at this. Oh yeah. We are knocking these guys down. I'm sensing a boss fight. There's some loot. Definitely something for us to sell, even if we can't use it. You're dead. Look like we can loot any of that stuff there. Come on down this way. Uh-oh. Dead caster peoples. Yeah, that guy dropped a bunch of stuff. And this is actually our boss here. We've just about got him. There we go. Very nice, very nice. We got some nice stuff out of this too. These little orbs, near as I can tell, you get them when you defeat a boss, and they spew random loot, basically. Kind of like that. Now, one thing I have noticed, I haven't seen anything so far that's been unidentified, so that apparently isn't a mechanic that crossed over into this game, which honestly I'm kind of okay with. Looks like we got some good stuff here, guys. Yeah, offhand, don't really need that. Let's do our components, sort our inventory. Alright. That's fantastic. Alright, so we've got another way out over here. We can pick up a couple more crystals. I'm not quite sure what they're for yet. Man. Takes care of that. There is a description on them. I just haven't read the whole description yet. Alright. Let's pick this up real quick here. Sell it at least. We will get out of here. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on. Keep wanting to hit tab to look at the map. One got away. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and leave those for a second. I'm going to throw down a portal. Let's run back to town real quick. And we'll get rid of the loot and we'll take a look at our storage and a couple other things before we move on.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source? A creature was doing this? Disturbing.
Indeed.
Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. We need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around up.
There are indeed a lot of side quests that you can do to gain reputation. We'll go in there in a minute. Let's go up here and we will get the gate open. Let's go take a look at our storage. This guy's in the shop here, but he usually doesn't have very much on him. We can go ahead and sell some stuff though. By the way, if you hold down shift and right click, it will just instantly sell the item, which is also useful. Makes cleaning out the inventory a little faster. Those. It's a nice shield. I might go ahead and hang on to that just in case for now. Looks like we have 2 scrap. Alright. He has a couple of things here, but not super awesome. Talk to you. Get a quest. I'm not actually going to read through all the dialogue, but you're welcome to pause it and take a look at it if you want to. Okay, so this stash page is specifically for this character, but they gave you this stash, which you can upgrade to transfer items between all of your characters, which is incredibly useful and something that I wish that like Diablo 2 had done by default. But they didn't. There are mods out there that you can use to solve that problem, but let's see, let's throw this in here. But like I said, definitely useful. I'm gonna go ahead and put this shield in here for now. I might use it on another character, I'm not sure. There's some nice bonuses on this sword. But the base damage is a lot lower. Yeah, give it a shot and see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one for now, just in case we need it. So typically bourbon's in there. Scotch and whiskey are in another room. Ha ha ha. I don't need to go that way. So we also got this guy in here. It's not real clear on how to get through here, and you can't get through it this way, even though it looks like you can. You actually have to go back through here and in, which is kind of annoying.
Gates, you don't remember anything, do you?
No.
I've been looking for large. Did you
Alright.
bring back the aether crystal?
We do have crystals for you, sir.
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into the device here and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all.
This isn't good.
That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? Have you...
Boy.
Very good. We've been so preoccupied with this. I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she is my apprentice.
Alright, so the guy wants us tracked down his apprentice. Totally a thing we can do. Alright, nothing back here. Go grab this thing out here, and I'll show you an example of being able to repair things in town.
Captain send you over? You must have done quite a search. Searched the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill.
Now, it doesn't look like...
Did you get the scrap?
We
Search
don't
the ruined houses and...
quite have enough scrap to do it this time. I don't think we can go this way. No. There's another thing we can do that's up here that we saw
So bourbon let you...
on the way in, which is we can rebuild this bridge, but as you can see, it's pretty expensive. So it's something we might have to do later on. I think I've picked up most of the quests now. Yeah. Let's go up here. So it looks like there is a shrine that we missed in there too. So let's actually go back and do that real quick, and then we'll call this episode done. So it looks like, let's see. Let's take a look at our map here real quick. There. 2 ways into the cave. Looks like, I think the shrine is actually in the cave. So let's go back in the cave for a second. Do you think it's weird that it's lightning flashing in the cave? Because we're in a cave. But You know, I guess there could be, hey, there's probably some loot we missed there. I do think that guy was actually in a different spot. Yeah, he was back here the last time I fought him. So it looks like he moves around a little bit. So let's get this done, and we'll fix that shrine over there. Like I've said before, there are a lot of secrets hidden in this game around the map, so you definitely want to make sure you you do your digging. Alright, put a crystal in there, make an offer. Excellent, we have fixed the shrine and got us some fat loot. Everybody likes loot. And we made a level too. But alright guys, we'll pick this up next episode. I appreciate you coming by and checking out the episode. Please check out my other games. I've got several series going on right now. If you liked and enjoyed this video, please drop a like on the button. I'd much appreciate it. If there's anything you want to say or would like to, you know, leave a message, please do leave a comment. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. I'd so much appreciate it. It helps me make the channel bigger, helps me bring more games out to you guys. Alright guys, well, I think that'll do it. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.